I think.
Yo, I gotta speak on this, man. Aries Spears has always been one of my favorite comedians. I've always looked at him as an underdog. I've always looked at Aries Spears as somebody who deserved to be in a higher position than he's been in. You know, you understand what I'm saying? One thing about Aries Spears, he's talented. He's a great impressionist. He can do impressions on basically anybody, man. Who do you know that can do a Shaq impression better than him, or a Charles Barkley impression? I mean, and that's just his classic material. I mean, he's funny now. See, he's just a classic comedian, and comedians always are in opposition to what the sensibilities of society are. You see, Aries, in my perspective, has fallen victim to... See, nowadays, people are more in tune with child abuse and pedophilia and stuff like that. Some people are only into those topics because it's trendy on the internet. It's something that's talked about in conspiracy circles. But in their real life, they don't care about that stuff. They don't donate money to any organization that fights pedophilia. Most of the pedophilia, the organizations that fight pedophilia are not well funded. And, you know, most people couldn't even name one organization that fights pedophilia. Most people just want to take a public stance and put their foot down in the dirt and say, hey, I'm against any abuse to children, because it's trendy, as weird as that may sound. Then you've got some people who are just so distrusting of celebrities, so distrusting of Hollywood and the entertainment industry, that they think they're all pedophiles. And I can't say anything to a person who thinks like that. You know, Hollywood is rooted in the stage, it's rooted in vaudeville, and those people have traditionally lived liberal lifestyles. I mean, everybody knows that. That's Hollywood. That's the theater. It's always been that way. But I don't think that you can just blanketly say everybody in Hollywood is like that, because Matthew McConaughey is a person that worked in Hollywood but never lived there. You know, I watched an interview of him recently where he said, I've always made sure that I didn't stay in Hollywood too long, because some people play dress up and they don't know when dress up is over. You know, so a lot of people out there living in fantasies and in an environment. And he said that an environment like Hollywood promotes that, because there's no accountability, there's no morals, there are no principles. You can just be who you want to be. And that's why so many people drop and leave their hometowns to go to Hollywood. But that's another topic. So everybody in Hollywood is not a pedophile. But some people, it's trendy right now to think that way, I guess. Because... my thing is this, like this commenter said, if you guys were that concerned about pedophilia, what are you actually doing to fight it? Or are you just mad at Aries because he made a bad skit, but, you know, really you don't care about pedophilia, you just want to appear that way, you know, in the comments? Or maybe you already hate Aries and this is just an opportunity to hate him more. I don't know. But the man did a sketch that was questioned by a lot of fans. I feel like as a comedian, you're in the entertainment business, you're into... I mean, some things are going to work, some things aren't going to work. When the fans say, hey, you went too far, we don't like it, then, hey, okay, I'm sorry. I'll move on and keep that in mind for next time. You understand what I'm saying? Next time I'll make sure I keep that criticism in mind and I won't go that far. But as a comedian, it's in their nature to be shocking. It's in their nature to go against our sensibilities. That's what makes them comedians in the first place, the fact that they can shock us, you know? So I don't think that he's a pedophile simply because he may have crossed the line in a skit with a child. You know, the skit was based on Bill Cosby, so of course he was going to make it weird. You know, I haven't even seen it, but I've seen the first one that he did with Tiffany Haddish, you know, so I understand the concept of the sketch, but you can't, you know, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like I said, right now, it's trendy to be an anti-pedophile warrior. Some people are seriously into it and seriously advocate for that, while others are just trying to catch in on a conspiracy buzz. Some people just hate Aries Spears because they've already hated him. I don't know, but I think he deserves a second chance, man. It's a sketch that went too far. I mean, he didn't do anything in real life. But then again, that all I'm aware of is people are upset about the sketch. If there's more out there about this, let me know. But from my understanding, people are upset about a sketch. Peace.